What's up, guys? My name is Davion Bailey, and I'm here on Beyond the Stands. Today with me, I have a special guest, Zi'rieck Roberts, one of the middle linebackers on the varsity football team and one of the key components on the roster. So, how you feeling today?
I'm feeling great.
I'm familiar with you, and I know that you started your career at Wakaiva.
hmm
What inspired the transfer?
Um, Once our coach got fired from Wakava, I already had set in my mind that I wanted to transfer because he was one of the main reasons I came to Wakava. So once he left, all the other coaching staff started to leave. So I said I gotta make a move. Then I seen Evans. Their program was changing around. They haven't been to the playoffs in years, but made it last year. The coaching staff was doing a great job, so I decided to transfer here.
Okay, so you just saw more opportunity.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what chemistry did you have with the coach at Wakaiva?
We had a great bond. He was like a father to me. We went everywhere. We did a lot of things.
Okay. Okay, so personal wise, how do you feel you changed as a player since you made the move?
I became a better leader. At Wakava, I wasn't too much a leader. I was piggybacking off other players, but here I can be myself. I be a leader, control the defense, basically.
Okay. Why do you feel you have that advantage?
The coaches they allow me to lead how I want to lead, and yeah,
So the coaches at Wakaiva, they didn't give you too much freedom.
nah.
Okay. And what about teammates?
Teammates, we a brotherhood here. Everybody, we love each other. The chemistry is great.
Okay, okay. So I've been watching a couple of the games. I seen that y'all had a couple of big matchups. Y'all recently played against Apopka and y'all played against Jones.
hmm
Now, I know Jones is a rival school. Pretty big game. How do you feel about that one?
It was a great game. I feel like we could have came out with the win, but things happen, so just move on.
Y'all did have the lead at some point. Where do you feel you slipped?
We slipped at halftime. We was too excited about winning, and that's where it slipped.
Okay. So knowing Jones is a rival school, there was a lot of intensity, a lot of
Mhm.
extra hype about the game. So do you feel like any of that extra hype played a factor in extra pressure?
Not extra predator. It really motivated me to go out there and really win for real because everybody came out to watch us, so we just had to put on a show
Okay. So do you feel like you have that mentality in any other game?
every game.
Okay. Why do you use that? Do you feel like what's the goal? Do you want to go to college for this?
Yeah, D1. I want to make it.
Do you currently hold any college offers right now?
I hold one offer from Marshall.
Okay. And how'd you pick up the offer? Have you been in any camps or?
I've been to camps this past summer, but I picked up that offer when I transferred here in the spring.
Okay. You said you've been at camps. What camps have you been to?
I've been to camps like UCF, USF, and other Division II schools.
Did you feel you got proper exposure when you were at those camps?
Yeah. When the coaches talked to me, I feel like we had a great conversations. I feel like they're gonna watch. They were gonna watch me this past season, this season right now. hmm
Any major schools that you talked to out there?
Probably USF was the biggest one.
Okay. Is that one of your dream schools? Is that a school that you would see yourself going to?
I could see myself going, but I wouldn't say that's my dream school.
Okay, okay. So what is your dream school?
My dream school is Alabama.
Why is that?
Um, Alabama is a great program, multiple national championships. They produce multiple NFL talent, and I feel like they can make me great.
So eventually NFL is the goal.
Yes,
Okay. Has football always been a passion for you?
always since I was a little kid.
Okay. And why is that? Have you grown up around the sport or over time did it just start to pop
At
up?
first, when I was younger, I didn't know nothing about football. I didn't want to play it. But once time came on, I got better and better at the sport, and I took it big.
Okay. So despite the matchups that y'all had, unfortunately y'all did lose, but it was a good game. At what point did y'all feel like y'all thrived? Like y'all had the best.
Um, at halftime, that's when we was up 14-7 at halftime, we knew that we had a chance to compete with anybody in the city.
Okay, okay. Um, do you feel the team feels like that as well?
Yes.
Okay. And as a player, obviously you want to be a leader. So when your team is lacking energy, where do you come in?
Just come in, uplift them. When they're down, as a leader, you got to come uplift the team so the energy is back up.
And how do you do that?
Just talk to them, give them confidence, just uplift them and keep them striving.
Do you believe your other teammates and the coach does that as well?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So going more into depth about your personal performance, where do you feel you thrive at?
Um, I thrive reacting to the ball, getting to the ball, but I say I can get there faster because most of the plays I was there, but I could have been there quicker.
Okay, I feel you. So before you came here, do you feel like you always had that type of mentality? Like you always had that in you? Or do you feel like it improved as you came over here?
I feel like it improved once I came here.
Why is that?
Um, Last year, coming off an injury, not playing most of the season, it really put a chip on my shoulder to work hard, get more, and yeah.
Okay. What injury did you have, if you don't mind me asking?
I tore my hip flexor, so I was out a couple weeks. Then I came back mid-season, so once I came back, somebody was already in my spot, so I had to work back for my starting spot, and everything happened.
Okay, so prior to you getting back, after you were injured, was there ever any mental battles that you fought? Did you ever think that you weren't going to be able to play the way you wanted to? Or
Yeah, I always thought I wasn't gonna be able to play the same how I was before I got hurt, but I stayed in the lab, kept working, and finally got my spot back.
so you feel you're better than you were before?
Yes.
Okay, so do you feel like the injury motivated you to do better?
I say that because once I got hurt, everything really like fell down for me. Like I wasn't playing, I wasn't getting no looks. But once I came back, stayed in the lab, kept working.
So I seen last week that y'all did have a matchup against Point Siena and y'all did pull out the win. So how you feeling about that one?
It was a good win, but it wasn't a great win. We had some downfalls on the defensive side, which we can get better, but we just got to keep going, moving forward.
Okay, so going into the next couple of games that you have coming up, what's the mindset?
The mindset is just keep each other together. Like, don't get, how can I say it? Keep the bond. Our chemistry good. Our chemistry wasn't the best. The communication wasn't the best on the field, and I say we just gotta focus on that and just practice this week.
Okay, okay. Do you feel like your practices make a big impact on the game?
Yeah, I feel it does because when our practices is not how we need them to be, the game is not going how we want the game to be. Basically saying if we practice bad, we're gonna play down to our opponents in the game, and we know we're way better than that.
Okay, so it's all a mental battle.
It's a mental battle.
Okay, yeah. As an athlete myself, I do feel you on that. A lot of the times it is just a mentality thing you got to get past.
Hmm.
And once you break that barrier, everything is just way much easier. So, that's all today. I do appreciate you for coming out, speaking with you today. And that's all. Hopefully, we see you next time, and I hope you enjoy it.